I've been on some wild adventures, but there's one trip that still makes my heart race when I think about it. It was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime, a dream vacation to Europe. I'd been saving up for months, counting down the days. But about halfway through my trip, everything came crashing down. It started small. A missed flight here, a slight delay there. Then, on the third day of my stay, I woke up to a feeling that no one wants to have when they're far from home, a feeling of absolute panic. I had lost my wallet. Now, don't get me wrong, I knew how to handle things. I'd had travel insurance, I thought I was covered. But when I started realizing just how far my money had gone and how far I still needed to go, it was like a punch to the gut. There I was, standing on a street corner in a foreign city, with barely any cash, no way to pay for my accommodation, and a flight back home in less than 48 hours. I'd lost my wallet, yes, but more importantly, I had lost a lot of the safety net I thought I had. I remember calling my parents, trying to keep my voice steady, but the truth was, I was in a real mess. They couldn't do anything for me right away. And that's when it hit me. I was on my own, completely alone in a foreign country, with nothing but the clothes on my back. I had no choice but to figure it out, so I turned to the one thing I hoped would help: my travel insurance. I quickly realized that what I'd been paying for wasn't just for the big stuff like medical emergencies or flight cancellations. It was also a lifeline in situations exactly like this one. I'm not talking about the kind of insurance that's hard to use or leaves you on hold for hours. This was different. Auras.insure, yes, I know it sounds like a sponsored plug, but honestly, this wasn't some ad. This was a legit lifesaver for me. They offered emergency funds and even helped me with things like lost baggage, which ended up being another nightmare I had to deal with. In no time, I had access to the support I needed to get me through that rough patch. It didn't replace my lost wallet, of course, but it kept me afloat. And honestly, that's all I needed. I'll never forget the relief I felt when I got that first call from the Auras team. They didn't just help with the money, I felt like they actually cared. It wasn't a generic, "we've processed your claim" kind of thing. They were like a friend saying, "we got you." I honestly didn't know I needed that level of comfort, but I did. And I learned a massive lesson that day: travel insurance isn't just for medical emergencies or unexpected cancellations. It's about security. It's about peace of mind. It's about knowing that if something goes wrong, someone has your back when you need it the most. So yeah, I can't stress enough. If you're going to travel, don't skip on this. If I had tried to tough it out without that insurance, I honestly don't know how I would have managed. It's not just about covering the big stuff. It's about handling life's unexpected hiccups, the ones that come out of nowhere and leave you scrambling. I can't recommend Auras.insure enough. It's been my travel insurance hack. Trust me, it's something I wish I had known about earlier. If you want peace of mind when you travel, whether you're in a small town or a bustling city, having that safety net, it's worth its weight in gold. I'll put the link in the description, but remember this: traveling doesn't have to be stressful, not when you're prepared for the unexpected. And believe me, you'll thank yourself when you need it the most. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and always, always travel smart.